I created a 4th grade rounding lesson called Round and Round We Go. When teaching, it is important to use developmentally appropriate practices. Each developmental stage builds on the other. Using this approach will allow all students to succeed. Students will be given the opportunity to engage in the lesson while solving their problems. Using standard-based instruction with this allows clear goals to be established and consistent. This type of instruction remains the same from school to school. Following these standards will help to ensure that a student will be taught the same thing if he must change schools. In this lesson, I feel it was important to follow these strategies. However, teachers will encounter some students that are not at the same level as the rest of the class. This can prove to be challenging. I believe that I did a good job with this during this particular lesson. As I think of the differentiation strategies that I used in this lesson, I believe they were appropriate. However, one of the things I would change is that I would have had students come to the board to work out a few of the problems instead of the teacher doing all of the examples. Also, I would like to do more research and talk to more teachers to possibly find more means of differentiation that would help keep the students engaged more in the lesson. There were times that the lesson may have seemed a bit boring. Reflection is another important aspect of building a good lesson. Students learn how to reflect by watching their teachers. It is important for teachers to model this for them. A good way to model reflection with students is to reflect on my lessons and ask the students whether they agree or disagree and why. Some good comments might be, we didn't get as far as I hoped we would. Does anyone have any ideas why? Or, today was great. Can anyone tell me something wonderful that they saw someone else do? Teachers are not perfect, so when a mistake is made, be willing to admit this to the class and say something like, I made a mistake. Next time I'm going to do this differently by, or if things went well, let the students know. I feel like we had a great class today. I admire how all of us did whatever. This will allow your students to see you doing some self-reflection and show them how to do the same for their work.